Las Vegas, Nevada, MGM Grand Garden Arena, March 18, 1995, Friday night, 9:15 p.m. The arena is in tense silence, the kind of silence that only happens when 16,000 people hold their breath at the same time. Mike Tyson, the most feared man in boxing, is in the center of the ring. 5'10", tall, 220 pounds of pure muscle and controlled fury. Tyson's neck has a 20-inch circumference, thicker than some men's waists. His shoulders are massive boulders. His fists, even without gloves, look like hammers. This is the man who knocked out 44 opponents in 50 fights. The man who sent adversaries to the hospital with fractured ribs, broken jaws, destroyed eye sockets. The man whose name alone makes professional fighters reconsider their careers. He is wearing black trunks and red gloves. His body glistens under the arena lights. Every muscle is defined, tense, ready. He has just finished his warm-up. 3 rounds of sparring that left his training partner dizzy and grateful to be alive. Tyson is at his peak, fresh out of prison, more motivated, more dangerous, more relentless than ever. He is not here for points, not here for judges' decisions. He is here to destroy. And on the other side of the ring is James Thompson, a challenger nobody knows, a 28-year-old fighter from Chicago who earned a title shot through a series of wins in minor events in second-rate arenas against opponents who will never get near a world championship. Thompson is 6'1", tall, 209 pounds, with a record of 23 wins and 2 losses. Decent numbers on paper, completely irrelevant numbers right now. In the last 3 days, sports media has covered this fight with a mix of curiosity and pity. Pity for Thompson. Everyone knows how this will end. The only question is how long he will last. 2 rounds? 1 round? 30 seconds? The odds in Las Vegas give Tyson 50-1. Nobody is betting on Thompson. It would be throwing money away. But during the official weigh-in yesterday afternoon, something happened. Something nobody expected. Thompson and Tyson were face-to-face for the mandatory photos. The protocol is simple. Stare at the opponent, hold the pose, let the photographers do their work, return to your corners. It's theater. Everyone understands the game. Tyson was there, eyes fixed on Thompson, that empty stare he uses to intimidate, that stare that says, "I'm about to end your life." Thompson stared back, but not with fear, not with respect, with something that looked like disdain. And then Thompson did something that nobody in the entire history of professional boxing had ever done face-to-face with Mike Tyson. He laughed. It wasn't a nervous laugh. It was a loud, genuine belly laugh, as if he'd just heard the best joke of the year. The room went silent. Photographers stopped clicking. Journalists stopped writing. Tyson's manager stepped forward, instinctively protective. Thompson was still laughing. Then he spoke. The words were captured by every microphone in the room. His voice carried clear, confident, loud enough for everyone to hear. "You're an amateur, Tyson. A street brawler with luck. I've studied you. Watched all your fights. You're predictable. You're slow. You have no real technique. Tomorrow night, I'm going to teach you the difference between violence and science. I'm going to dismantle you piece by piece. And when I'm done, you'll retire." The silence that followed was absolute. Nobody moved. Nobody breathed. Mike Tyson didn't respond. He didn't need to. His face didn't change expression. But something happened in his eyes. Something that made ring veterans in the room feel a chill down their spines. Thompson left the weigh-in smiling, waving to the cameras, completely confident. The media exploded. Headlines screamed, "Challenger calls Tyson an amateur." Thompson predicts knockout. The rookie who has no fear. Boxing analysts debated on TV. Some said Thompson was playing reverse psychology, trying to get into Tyson's head. Others said Thompson had just signed his own death warrant. Retired fighters were interviewed. They all said the same thing. You don't provoke Mike Tyson. You don't disrespect him. You don't laugh in his face. Because if you do, he won't just knock you out. He'll destroy you. He'll make an example of you. Now it's Friday night, and Thompson's words are being replayed on the arena's giant screens. The crowd is divided, half cheering for Tyson, as always, half curious to see if Thompson has any chance, if there's any substance behind the arrogance. The referee, Mills Lane, a veteran who has officiated over 100 championship fights, calls both fighters to the center of the ring. He explains the basic rules. Protect yourselves at all times. Obey my commands. Fight clean. Good luck to both. Thompson is relaxed. He smiles at Tyson. Tyson doesn't smile back. His face is a mask. His eyes are fixed, focused, empty of any emotion besides pure intent. The two return to their corners. The trainers give the final instructions. The bell is about to ring. 16,000 people lean forward in their seats. The bell rings. Tyson explodes from his corner. No feeling out, no studying, no dancing. He advances in a straight line, head low, shoulders forward, like a war tank. Thompson takes 2 steps back, keeping distance. He raises his hands in a classic high guard. His footwork is clean, technical, textbook. He is doing everything right. Tyson keeps advancing. Thompson throws an exploratory jab, testing distance, testing Tyson's reaction. The jab lands on Tyson's shoulder. No damage at all. Tyson doesn't even react. He keeps advancing. Thompson throws another jab. This one hits Tyson's forehead. Again, 0 reaction. Tyson is now 3 meters away. Thompson shifts to his left, trying to create angles, trying to use his reach advantage. He throws a quick combination. Jab, straight right, hook. 2 of the punches land. The third misses. Tyson absorbs the blows without blinking. He keeps advancing. The crowd starts to notice something. Thompson is fighting technically correct. His movements are precise. His defense is solid. But Tyson doesn't care. Technique doesn't matter when you're facing pure power, pure will. Tyson closes the distance. Now he is 1 meter from Thompson. Thompson throws an uppercut, trying to catch Tyson coming forward. The punch lands on Tyson's chin. It's a good punch, a punch that would drop most fighters. Tyson's head moves 2 centimeters to the side. He doesn't even stumble. And then Tyson strikes. His entire body twists, hips rotating, right shoulder launching forward, all his body weight concentrated in a single point. Tyson's right hook travels 12 inches and lands on the left side of Thompson's ribs. The sound is horrible. It's not the sound of glove hitting muscle. It's the sound of something breaking. The crowd hears it. The commentators hear it. Even people in the back rows hear it. Thompson freezes. His body stops moving. His hands, which were in high guard, drop to his sides. His mouth opens. He tries to breathe but can't. His face contorts in pure agony. He looks down at his own ribs, as if trying to understand what just happened to his body. Tyson doesn't stop. He throws a left hook that hits the same area. Another rib cracks. Thompson doubles over forward. Tyson throws an uppercut that catches Thompson on the way up, landing directly on the chin. Thompson's head whips back. His eyes lose focus. His knees buckle. He falls forward straight into Tyson's arms, who pushes him back and throws one final straight right that lands right in the center of Thompson's face. Thompson collapses. It's not a cinematic fall. It's not dramatic. It's ugly, awkward, the kind of fall that happens when the body simply shuts down. He hits the canvas on his back. His head bounces off the canvas. His arms lie stretched out beside his body. His eyes are open but seeing nothing. The referee jumps in front of Tyson, pushing him to the neutral corner. Tyson goes without resistance. He doesn't celebrate, doesn't raise his arms. He just stands there, breathing heavily, staring at Thompson on the ground. Mills Lane kneels beside Thompson. He doesn't start the count. He immediately signals for the ring doctors. 3 doctors rush up. They kneel beside Thompson, checking his vital signs, checking his eyes, palpating his ribs. The arena is silent again. It's not the silence of anticipation. It's the silence of shock, of horror, of people realizing they've just witnessed something too brutal to be entertainment. One of the doctors yells for someone to bring a stretcher. Another is urgently speaking into the radio, calling the ambulance that's always on standby outside the arena. Thompson hasn't moved yet. 10 seconds have passed since he fell. From the start of the round until now. 34 seconds. 34 seconds from the bell until Thompson is unconscious on the ground with broken ribs and doctors rushing to save him. The TV camera zooms in on Thompson's face. His eyes are open now, but confused, disoriented. He tries to sit up, but the doctors hold him down. One of them tells him not to move, that he might have a concussion, that his ribs are broken. Thompson manages to form words. His voice is weak, confused. What happened? Was I fighting? When does the fight start? The doctors exchange worried glances. Thompson doesn't remember the last 30 seconds. He doesn't remember entering the ring. The last thing he remembers is being in the locker room, warming up, hearing his trainer give the final instructions. Everything after that is a black void. The stretcher is brought in. 4 men carefully lift Thompson and place him on it. They start wheeling him out of the ring. The crowd applauds, not in celebration, but in respect, in the boxing ritual of acknowledging a fallen fighter's courage. Thompson is being taken out of the arena. He is conscious now, but obviously injured, obviously broken. Mike Tyson is still in the neutral corner. He watches Thompson being carried away. His expression hasn't changed. No satisfaction, no remorse, just emptiness. Mills Lane walks over to Tyson and raises his arm. Winner by technical knockout at 34 seconds of the first round. Mike, Iron Mike Tyson. The crowd erupts in applause mixed with boos. Some people are cheering. Others are uncomfortable, disturbed by what they saw. Tyson leaves the ring immediately. No post-fight interview, no statement. He simply walks down the steps and disappears into the tunnel leading to the locker rooms. In the locker rooms 20 minutes later, journalists are allowed in. Tyson is sitting on a bench, hands still wrapped, staring at the floor. A reporter asks, "Mike, what do you have to say about James Thompson calling you an amateur yesterday?" Tyson looks up. His eyes are tired. He is silent for a moment. "If you disrespect this sport will disrespect you back. I'm not an amateur. I am what happens when you confuse confidence with preparation." He stands up and leaves the room. The interview is over. At the Las Vegas University Hospital, James Thompson is being examined. X-rays reveal 3 broken ribs on the left side. A CT scan shows a mild concussion. He will stay in the hospital for 4 days. His boxing career is over. He will never enter a professional ring again. Years later, in a rare interview, Thompson will be asked about that night. "I was wrong," he will say. "I thought I had studied Tyson. I thought I had seen his patterns, his weaknesses. But you can't study pure power. You can't prepare for it. When he hit me, it was like being hit by a car. My body just shut down. I called him an amateur, and he showed me what happens when an amateur faces a god of war. I was arrogant. I paid the price. And Mike Tyson? He will never speak about that fight again. Never mention Thompson's name. For him, it was just another night. Just another man who learned the difference between talking and fighting. Just another example of what happens when you provoke the wrong man. The fight lasted 34 seconds, but the lesson lasted forever. Never underestimate, never disrespect, and never, ever call Mike Tyson an amateur.